Asshole. Good Friday morning, Scrap for Cash Army. I am on my way to the scrapyard. A little different view here because I actually came to Dennis's place of business and grabbed the truck. He had to do a bit of rearranging before I went in. There was a bunch of wire and copper buried in the bed, and there's still aluminum buried in the bed that I'm going to drop the iron first so I can get to it, and then I'll go inside with everything else. But I'm not sure if he took you around the truck before I got there or not. But I have next to me copper, you know, all that copper you saw him in the last video pull out of that dumpster. Got that, along with some mixed brass in there. I've got wire, and then, like I said, some aluminum in the back. I'm bouncing. But anyway, I'm gonna guess he didn't share this little story with you, but wasn't sure we were gonna be at the scrapyard today because I thought he might be in surgery. He has got a bad hip, and just a hard-working man. He's got a bad hip. Well, the other night, let's see, today's Friday. This was Wednesday night. He had fallen asleep on the couch. I went in to leave him be and watch some TV in the bedroom, and I'm thinking it was between 8:30 and 9. I hear this big noise, thump, crash, boom, whatever it was. I thought, oh my goodness. I ran out, and he was laying in the entrance to the kitchen, from the living room to the kitchen, in the doorway. He had gone down. He had gotten up to get something in the kitchen, and his hip gave out, and he went down. He said he went face first. Luckily, he didn't hit his head or anything like that, but he couldn't move. So, getting to anyway, he pretty quickly said, I'm going to have to go to the hospital. So I want to call an ambulance. He didn't want anything to do with that. So I grabbed my office chair. It has rollers on it. Together we get him up into the office chair. I roll him over the front door, then I run out and bring the truck up as close as I can to the front porch as possible, and somehow he gets himself out the door and into the truck. So I take him down to the ER, and I knew they were going to want to do a battery of tests. Because he's been through a little bit of this before. What tends to happen is he's got bone spurs, chips, and all kinds of stuff in there where the socket in the hip is deteriorating. And so those will, especially if he jostles it too much, those will just cause him massive amounts of pain. So I knew it was going to be a while. I said, this is going on 10 o'clock. He said, you know, get up, go home. They're going to have to get me stabilized and do tests. And I knew it was going to, you know how the ER is. It takes forever. So I went on home. He had his phone. He texted me. So I finally hear from him at 3:30 in the morning, Thursday morning. And he says, they've transported me to the big hospital in Dayton. This is Kettering. And because they don't have an MRI machine, and they need to do an MRI. I guess there was, because they thought it was an actual fracture, the continuation of the deterioration and the bone spurs, etc. And he's home. And because you can't keep that man down, he's at work today. He shouldn't be at work today. He's in a lot of pain and not walking well. And, like I said, he even did something with the truck, rearranged it or something. So I don't know how he does it. I truly don't know how he does it. But yeah, so I guarantee you it's not the end of this story. But I'll take this meandering way to the scrapyard. I'm going to do the iron first, and we'll catch up then. Alright, we're going to drop the iron first, but look how they've cleared this out, man. This was a huge mountain. Chuck said they got about 5 or 6 truckloads out of here recently, so. All right. Why do I struggle with these so much? I see that one was able to loosen up. What's the deal with the other one? Don't know. Don't know. how he loaded these. Hey, really don't. Whew. Thank goodness. Aluminum. So, way out, and obviously not this far. The rest of it should go in as aluminum. Alright. That was not fun. Probably than it is anything. Okay, guys, so we're way out on the iron.
So a kid was having a diarrhea problem. He's just squirting everywhere. Living room, kitchen, just squirting everywhere. Barely made it to the bathroom sometimes. So he went to school and squirted on the teacher. Shot it across the room. It was explosive diarrhea. So they called the mom, told her to come pick him up from school because he's shitting on everybody. So on the way home, kid says, "Mom, I think I know what I need to help this." She says, "Well, what is it?" "We'll stop and pick it up." "Well, you have to go to that place that you go to get that stuff you said that stopped the mommies from bleeding." She said, "The pharmacy? We have to go to the pharmacy?" "Yes." "What do we need to get at the pharmacy?" "I need Viagra." The mom, being quite perplexed at this point, asks him, I don't know how you know about Viagra, first of all, but more importantly, why do you need Viagra to stop your diarrhea? "Well, Mom, that's what you tell Dad all the time. Take this so your shit'll get hard."
I left my step stool out there, guys. Look at all that copper.
Yeah, God forbid and make it a little smaller. So I can put it. I can't fit that in boxes.
Nope. Tell me he's a plumber.
Yeah. He said that like 5 times. I said, I don't care.
I don't care.
I don't care. He stole all this.
Well, tell me how I can do that.
Alright?
Tell me how I can do that then. Of course, you know, I have that whole thing about going to jail. That doesn't sound like fun.
Yeah.
All right, save the aluminum for here. Just, this is sheet, right?
Yeah.
And then that, I assume, is breakage. It's not heavy, it's just wily. There's a flip-flop in there. I think Dennis was wearing that at one point. Here, you. Okay, that's it for the sheet. Hey, that's probably a whole, you know, half an ounce. And then that's breakage.
Throw it on out there.
Throw it on. Well, thank you, dear. Appreciate that. That's it for back here. All right. If I can get this wire out. A little bit of wire, and then I have a little bit of copper and brass. Where's it going? Oh. I'll help you get it over there. Get that, and I'll get the oxygen in. Okay, we got that. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, right? That's stainless? Okay. You want to check that one?
That's aluminum breakage.
Of course it is. Okay. So I guess we got that. And I guess stainless alone. You gonna put that on as a breakage then separate? I don't know if you can add it. Oh no, that's right, because you did sheet. Okay, cool. Thank you, dear. You tell me. You the man. Perfect, thank you. Are you done with this?
Yeah.
All right, now I gotta go find my step stool I left out there. I'm always leaving something in the yard. Always. All right, thank you, dear. Stay hydrated.
Yeah.
Have a good weekend. That's what you need to see. We had 4 pounds of mixed brass, paying $4.20. We had 2 pounds of aluminum breakage, which was that faucet, paying 30 cents. 13 pounds on the number 2 copper, paying $37.05. 34 pounds on the sheet aluminum, paying $14.28. 1,160 pounds on the iron at $165 a net pound still, thank goodness, paying $95.70. 2 pounds on this stainless, that was another faucet, paying 14 cents, and 9 pounds of number 2 insulated copper, paying $9.45. So we have a grand total of $161.12. Not bad for a Friday load in this sweltering heat. Thank goodness this truck has air conditioning is all I can say. Have a great weekend, guys, and we will be seeing you soon. Asshole.